Is Assassin's Creed always the same? At the beginning of this year, 2020, Ubisoft announced Assassin's Creed Valhalla, the newest game of the franchise. And me and some of my friends got very excited about it. A good portion of the internet did it as well. I even made a podcast episode about it. I mean, after 2 years, a new game with the Viking thematic, expectations were really high. Until they released the gameplay, the official gameplay, not the one they leaked before. And it's just Assassin's Creed Odyssey with Viking skins and a little updated. It's basically the same thing. And okay, I haven't played this one yet, but I did play every other possible Assassin's Creed game, from the first terrible one to the Chronicle ones, those weird ones with side-scrolling gameplay. I kinda like them, but they are a little weird. I don't know. It doesn't feel like Assassin's Creed. And I even played the weird ones that came out for portable consoles, as the PSP one and the Nintendo DS one. And I mean, the DS version, that is garbage. And with each new game came a new disappointment. Since the Assassin's Creed Rogue from 2014, I think, I just can't care about the story of the game. They are just boring. I did finish Assassin's Creed Origins, but I don't remember anything about it. Okay, that's a lie. I remember it's boring. And I did like Bayek, the character, but I don't know, the story is just... I think I didn't even finish the DLCs. Even though the story is boring, the gameplay is kinda nice, so I would recommend you play it while listening to some podcasts, perhaps. Another thing is, the games are just so similar. I mean, take a look at Ezio's trilogy. The three of them are just the same game. Okay, there are a few new features, a few updated things here and there, but it's just the same thing. But we ignore that, because Ezio is very cool. If you don't think so, you're wrong. Ezio is awesome. The three games have the same graphics, the same gameplay, which isn't really nice. I mean, I feel like I'm playing some old Resident Evil game, like one of the first ones on the PS1. It feels weird, it's just hard to control. Another example is Assassin's Creed Rogue, which is almost the same as the fourth game of the franchise, Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I mean, they have the same ship mechanics and mechanics at all. They have the same mechanics, the same HUD, the same menus, the same graphics. The thing with the ships and the fleets, it's like the same game with a different theme. Even the maps are similar. They couldn't spend the time to make a different map. Like, it's the same template with some different colors and different symbols, but still the same thing. The impression it gives is that even when they come up with something new, it's going to be the new thing for like a few years, because the next few games are going to be the same. Just looking at this new Assassin's Creed Valhalla, we can see the HUD, and it's basically the same thing as it is on Assassin's Creed Odyssey. The menus are similar, if not the same. Controls are apparently the same thing too. I mean, do you get it? Like, everything, it's just... Okay, I think I got it with the amount of times I repeated it. But it's like always the same game for 10 years, or actually 12 years. Valhalla keeps this kind of special attack that require to be charged before you use them. I mean, just like Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Okay, we stopped doing that. But you got the idea. Anyway, I will leave a link to gameplay of this new game for you to take a look if you haven't already. It's disappointing as a fan of the franchise. Seeing this happening almost every year, but it feels somehow worse this time, because in 2019 they didn't release anything, any Assassin's Creed game. So I thought, okay, they might use this time to come up with something new, with a different game. That was the, I mean, when they didn't launch anything in 2016, they came with Origins, which is kind of different from the ones before. It changed various mechanics. So I was hoping they would do something different this time. What they showed us is just more of the same, which is going to cost something around $60 to $70, a lot more than that on other countries, plus the expensive DLCs and microtransactions. We don't talk about it, but Assassin's Creed Odyssey has microtransactions. Is it just me, or they aren't great? I don't like having them on a game. Just a disclaimer here, I know that Ubisoft isn't the only one doing this. Like, Call of Duty is the same thing every year as FIFA, and these are the only ones I can think about right now, but I'm pretty sure there are more games like that. But right now my problem is with Assassin's Creed. I don't care about like FIFA and Call of Duty. Well, that's it for today. That's what I had for you for this video. And see you next time.